The sex comedian coming to the stage, very special treat. I don't know if he's going to talk about something dirty or something nerdy. Either way, you're going to laugh. Put your hands together for Daniel Baltazar.
I may have not fought overseas in a trench, but I can guarantee that I have fought in the Battle of the Bowels. So, one Battle of the Bowels survivor to another. Thank you for your service. Yeah, that joke was pretty shitty. No, that's too far.
Take your pants off.
Who the fuck is saying that shit? Oh, this isn't a strip club. Hunks was months ago. Anyway, so take a look at me for a second, everybody. What ethnicity do you think I look like?
Native American.
Okay, that's a new one. I've been called Italian. Someone said I looked Hawaiian. I don't see either. Hell, the one time somebody called me Italian, I went all out with that shit. I was like, what do you mean? Does I look at Italian? I'm doing Italian because my brother Luigi is arrested. Now that I do that, it's kind of funny that Mario didn't do a joke about that. Well, he kind of did, but he didn't go the full 9 yards with it. Doing the yahoo! That would have really made me laugh. But the reason I say that is because, or the reason I asked what ethnicity I look like is because it may not look like it or even sound like it, but I am Hispanic, so I've been dodging ICE. Well, I'm lying, because clearly I don't sound Mexican, and I sure as hell don't act Mexican. Like, if you've been here long enough, you know my hobbies. Like, you know I'm a Lego fan, I'm a SpongeBob fan. When Beth mentioned stepping on a Lego piece, I perked up like, whoop! You mentioned like going around me. I just creep my head around the corner like somebody summoned me. No, yeah, I don't feel Mexican, even though I am born Mexican. I feel like my dad kind of tried to fix that when I was a little kid, like playing mariachi music and be like, "This is the music of your people." I'm just like, hold on a second, my people are nerds. Like my people were the ones that got shoved into lockers when you were in high school, Daddy. But that, anyway, so I'm probably just like Mario. I'm probably what's best known as a no sabo Mexican because I barely passed my high school Spanish classes. It's a miracle I graduated, let me tell you. The closest I get is when I jokingly go, "¿Qué?" Those Mexicans on South Park, and when Uncle Jimbo was talking to them, and they're just, "¿Qué?" That's as close as I'm getting. That one and when I also just jokingly go, "No mames!" Hell, that was the closest I ever sounded to being Mexican. And even though Howdy brought me up by rolling his R, mine don't roll off the tongue like that. Like if you ask me to give you my name, I'll just pronounce it the white way and just, yeah, my name is Daniel Baltazar. Even though my last name is Spanish, I don't really roll my R's. Sometimes I'll like jokingly mispronounce Mexican words, like that Mexican soda, Jarritos or whatever it is. I just pronounced it Jarritos, like some kind of off-brand Doritos. But yeah, going back to the Mexican thing, I especially don't feel Mexican because one, this past Tuesday when we had tacos, we didn't do like the corn tortillas. The street tacos. We went the American route with the hard shells and cheese, which apparently is the American version. That shocked me. But yeah. And I also don't really like Mexican parties, which is probably like the dead giveaway. You know the ones where you hear like the at like the early hours of the morning, or like the at the early hours of the morning, and like all the uncles are passed out, and it reeks of Modelo's. Yeah, that's not my kind of party. Whenever I hear something like that, even if it's like a white party and like you hear all the like rap music, I'm just like, ugh, I'm not getting any sleep tonight. And it's kind of funny because I never really got invited to high school parties either. Because let me tell you, when I was a teenager, when I was in high school, there was a period of time where I was acting like a little asshole. Let me tell you, a high school party, which was just booze, drugs, and sex, basically a mini titty party, that was the last thing I needed. Let me tell you. And now I'm gonna close off by saying, even though I don't like Mexican parties, I don't necessarily want them banned. Like I'm not thinking like, I'm not thinking like, ICE is using these as like bait or like an indicator. Oh shit, there's a Mexican kid. Let's get him. Yeah, you're never gonna see me caught by ICE because I'm gonna catch them off guard my whole existence. Anyways, that's been my time. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy the night.
Daniel, fuck you for not liking Mexican parties, first of all, with this anti-Semitic Mexican talk. What the fuck was that, dude?